There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak.
Just let me think.
In fact, even now, orders are being shouted into telephones, and men with guns will soon be on their way. Why? Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there?
Are you arresting him?
We're in arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get me a solicitor?
Will you just turn off your live feed?
Can you get me a solicitor?
Just turn off your live feed, please.
Yeah?
Do you understand what this is?
No, can you explain it again?
Arrested on suspicion causing a breach of the peace.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I've been told that the police are doing the case.
Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have censors and systems of surveillance coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission.
We need cameras.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others. They will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
All right, so we're here in Toronto at the British Consulate on Bay Street. Patriots have arrived to support Tommy Robinson. He's been jailed for 13 months. He's in a UK prison. Reports have come out that it's highly concentrated with Muslims. Tommy Robinson risks getting beaten up or in jail. He was just reporting on a trial involving alleged rape gang members. He's outside of the trial, outside of the court, posting on social media.
Hey, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, Tommy! Hey, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Hey, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Now on. Criticize it because we are in a Western free democratic society. Now I'm going to call out, Tommy, Tommy, Tommy! Oi, oi, oi! Tommy, Tommy, Tommy! Oi, oi, oi! Tommy, Tommy, Tommy! Oi, oi, oi! Tommy! Tommy! All right, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Who here loves Tommy Robinson? Yeah! Who here believes that instead of being in prison, Tommy Robinson should be getting an award right now? Yeah! Who here believes that Tommy Robinson is a hero? Yeah! Can you believe what's going on? We've got a man who has been reporting on pedophiles, a grooming gang. So what does the UK government do? They throw him in jail. Shame! Shame on the UK government. Shame! You know, the defining element of the uprising of a totalitarian government is the forceful silencing of free speech and the imprisonment of journalists. We've seen it all throughout history. We saw it in the late 50s in Cuba with Fidel Castro. In order to advance his very totalitarian communist agenda, the first thing he did was he silenced his opponents and he threw journalists in jail, and he even went to the extent of murdering many, many innocent people. Fascists! We saw it in 1933 with the rise of Adolf Hitler, a terror campaign on journalists, silencing anybody who dared to speak out against the Nazi regime, in jail and murdered. 1979, the Iranian Islamic fundamentalist revolution. Exactly the same thing. Innocent journalists who dared to question the uprising of an authoritarian government thrown in jail. And I hate to say it, but we are seeing this today in 2018 in the United Kingdom. So, you know, maybe some people in Australia feel like, well, it's going on in the UK, why do we need to worry about it in Australia? But as Avi said before, it happens today in the UK, it happens tomorrow here, it happens today tomorrow to Tommy, but tomorrow it happens to us.
If they can do it to me, they can do it to you.
Outside court,
Yeah, exactly.
other people swore at me and threatened me about my mother, and here I am being arrested for saying nothing.
I'm threatened to behead
I've done
me.
nothing.
You've not said anything.
We had all the power to challenge the mainstream media, to expose their lies and finally get the truth out to the people, the real truth. But they realise that, and now they're taking back the power. The entire establishment, they're fighting back. They're working with social media to silence us. They can kick me off Twitter. They can delete my Facebook. They can remove my YouTube. But I won't let them stop me telling the truth.
So we need to stand with Tommy. And one other thing I want to add is that really standing up for Tommy should not depend on what your political affiliation is.
That's right,
yes. Standing up for Tommy is a basic matter of human rights. Okay, so I just want to finish by saying that people who stand for dignity, justice and human rights stand with Tommy.
Check out that wanker.
Visa for over 6 weeks in 2012, and in that same period,
What the hell are you opposing to?
visas for Sheikh Tariq al-Suwaidan, the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood in Kuwait. That Sheikh had no trouble getting a venue and talking at Monash University, and I attended all of those events. And our mainstream media made matters worse by not reporting the truth, not reporting anything at all, and completely sanitized
in a fine. But Tommy must have been in real big contempt. The fact is, when anybody tells you that Tommy deserves to be in jail because he was in contempt of court, first I say to you, please explain to me which part of what he did was contempt. Was it the fact that he was filming on a street, not where it was banned? Was it the fact that he was reading from a newspaper facts that were already in the public domain? Or was it really that they just wanted him in jail just like his mortgage fraud where he got his teeth bashed in by a Muslim bank in jail? I think it's the latter. And you need to open your eyes. The system, the government in the UK is using technicality to bring down a man who is fighting for what is right now. And if we do not join the fight, like Morgan just said, not about left or right, but if we stay silent, we will lose our freedoms the same way here. We already are. Look at Sonia. So, don't believe the fake news. Keep spreading the truth. Everybody here has a Facebook, YouTube, Twitter account. Don't let the narrative be run by these people, no offense, with the cameras here. Bring back the narrative. Be honest about what is going on. Tommy is being incarcerated, he's being jailed. Simply for speaking out against Islam. And all the people being persecuted today in the West, being persecuted for exercising the basic and most fundamental right of freedom of speech, they're all being persecuted. They all have one common denominator. They dare speak out against Islam. You can say whatever you want about Jews. Nobody's going to behead you and you're not going to jail. You can say whatever you want about Christians. You'll probably get a bloody award. But if you dare speak about Islam, you go to jail. And that is not good enough. Hey, Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson!
It was a feeling. But I can guess. With so much chaos, someone will do something stupid. And when they do, things will turn nasty.
Rioters were arrested in Brixton.
And then Sutler will be forced to do the only thing he knows how to do.